Hey yo, this is Method Man. I ain't got no fucking voice. Shout out to Love Soul motherfucking TV. God damn it. I'm going to smoke some weed with the Queen.
Love Soul TV, you know what it is. We're here with the Method Man, aka Mr. Meth. How's it going, sir? I'm not gonna touch your hands because you're eating.
That's what's up.
Yo, Meth, that was an electrifying show, man. Where the hell, after 15 years in the game, do you keep the energy going from start to end? How'd you do that?
Shit. I like a good crowd. In London, they real. The crowd is always real. If you don't give them 110%, they won't give it back. So, I always have fun.
Are you up for collaborating with new producers and UK artists?
I'm up for anything that has to do with great music. You know what I mean? And from what I hear, there's a lot of brilliant artists out here in the UK, as well as Canada. Don't forget Canada, as well as Canada. I mean, you know, music, universal. It's for everybody that can relate, you know? So yeah, hell yeah.
Do you ever feel like you've been dealt, you know, much harder cards than just your average pop rap artist that just turns up and gets everything structured for him? Because it's been an incredibly challenging time for you both professionally and personally, hasn't it?
Yeah. I feel like you gotta earn your shit whenever or however long you want to be in the business. Nobody's ever gonna hand you anything. That's how I came in the game. A lot of artists are spoiled now. They're being handed everything. I just got a stylist like 2 years ago. I didn't even know what the fuck a stylist was for. But I mean, the relationship I have with Def Jam, from my understanding, everything's cool in the gang, you know? There was a time in my life where I was going through a lot of things, and I was dissatisfied with a lot of things. And all this emotion welled up into one day. And it was gonna come out sooner or later, you know what I mean? It just was bad that it happened in that office. And it didn't necessarily have to do with the Def Jam situation, but the moment just happened to happen in front of those dudes. But you gotta take one, swallow it, put an H on your chest, handle it, be a man, and walk on.
Okay, so let's move on to the icon that is Method Man, Hot Nicks, Johnny Blaze. One thing I found following your career from the very, very beginning is that you can be a guy on Wall Street, you know, putting away 100, 200, 300 G's a year on a salary, or you can be some smoking beach boy out in LA who just spends his whole life surfing. Everybody seems to love meth. Do you feel any pressure to be able to cater for all these audiences all simultaneously, and yet 15 years later still be relevant to the 14, 15-year-olds?
Nah, it's not difficult because anybody that grew up with me and knows me knows that I ain't changed one bit. And it's easy to be me. For me it is, not for anybody else. It's easy for me to be me. I'm just glad that people like me. It's a good thing.
So you've covered all bases as well in terms of movies, TV, and music. What's next? Are we going to see an online method project as well? Like, you know how 50 got this50.com? Are you going to bully that space as well?
Maybe. You never know. But I have a comic book coming out in the States called Method Man. Check it out. You can go on my MySpace page and check it out too.
What's the MySpace, Meth?
www.myspace.com/methodman.
Cool. Well, listen, Meth, I know you're extremely tired, and I'm not going to prolong this any longer. I appreciate that your voice is going and you just put 100% into that stage show. If you get a chance to see Meth on stage, whether it's with the Wu or with Redman, or even if he's just doing a solo joint, make sure you go to that Method Man show, because I'm telling you, it's value for money from start to end. Much respect, Method Man.
Hey yo, this Method Man smoking in the club, breaking the law, and Love Soul TV. I love soul.